At the foot of Lion's Head in a wind-free part of the mother city, Moondance Villa stands out. A multi-level design by Stefan Antoni of world-renowned architect Sayota, the property was bought by new owners who commissioned architectural designer Aidan Hart to reimagine the house.
Wow, what a magnificent and welcoming entrance.
Thank you very much. It was something that we worked extensively on in the refurbishment. Part of the design solution with regards to the house was to create this beautiful sense of arrival, bringing a sense of intimacy to the space, and we've done this by creating a Zen garden with bamboo and the entrance area coming through into the main house. The original house had these fantastic Murano glass chandeliers, which we've had refurbished, and the client's private art collection and some exquisite collection of furniture like the Gregor Jenkins table in the hallway.
The mountain backdrop feels like a part of the house.
And not to mention, you're in the prime location. You've got Lion's Head right on your doorstep and this fantastic view of Robben Island.
Yes, and part of the architecture takes advantage of those beautiful big open windows, including a big triple glazed window that borders onto the staircase, which I'll take you and show you the rest of the house.
Showing ambition and daring without going over the top is a hallmark of Stefan's architecture, and it's on show here.
Yes, one of the original features of the house was this fantastic staircase which links all the various parts of the house together. Huge structural stainless steel beams and this glass wall, and on the other side of it you have the fantastic water feature creating background noise for the property.
Aidan has been a designer in Singapore and Hong Kong, where water is abundant. But in a city facing climate changes, this system had to sustain itself.
Given the current water crisis in the Western Cape, one of the features of the property is this natural spring, which of course feeds this beautiful Zen pond and with koi fish that swim around. The pond itself is a reticulating water system that makes sure that we have very little water loss.
The new owners want their villa to lend itself as much to grand parties, weddings and events as it does to being a private family sanctuary. So the decor is uncluttered and sophisticated.
Can you tell me about some of the pieces you've selected for this dramatic lounge?
The client is an avid collector of Gregor Jenkins work, and you can see those tables around the space. We've got some original Fendi furniture, obviously the baby grand piano, and then the ostrich hide chairs, which we had re-dyed in order to bring it to align with the new color palette.
The choice of color, finish and placement offsets the light and dark surfaces, adding impact to the design elements.
Jenna, this is just the perfect layout for entertaining.
Yes, the kitchen's very versatile with the clean lines and modern finishes really lends itself to entertaining small intimate groups or larger groups getting a chef in. The appliances are very high spec for Michelin star chefs to work with.
How have you transformed the lounge?
So the lounge, we worked with designers Andrew Charles in reupholstering some of the furniture items and bringing in new curtains and rugs from Gossenhauser, and kept some of the Fendi designer furniture in its original form. And then we added a personal touch with coffee books on the tables and vases and objets on the sides.
What I particularly love in this room is the artwork.
Yes, we've decided to focus on African artists such as Kenyan photographer and sculptor Cyrus Kabiru, as well as including some Paul du Toit art throughout the house, which gives a pop of colour in some of the spaces.
Well, I know I've only seen a fraction of the home, so let's go and explore the rest of it.
Yes, I'd love to show you my favourite feature downstairs, the bar and wine cellar.
In the heat of high summer, when the winelands are averaging 40-degree temperatures, down these stairs lies a collection allowing guests to take a tour of the wine route in perfectly chilled surroundings.
So Jade, this is the wine cellar where guests can be entertained with wine tastings, as well as the feature bar where you can see people swimming in the pool.
Through the months of renovation, the original pool water was conserved in tanks to prevent waste. Now refilled with that same water, when no one is swimming, it's covered to limit evaporation.
And this leads onto the beautiful courtyard overlooking the Atlantic seaboard.
And this purple couch is so funky in this room.
Yeah, you must come see the bedroom furniture.
The owners lease this benchmark home to international and local holidaymakers, as well as wedding and events coordinators. For a honeymoon suite, this is pretty spectacular.
So Jay, this is the main bedroom, which we uplifted with luxurious materials, with reupholstering the bed and headboard and getting custom-made bedside tables and this joinery unit.
Whether parents need a refuge from the busyness of visiting family or the house is rented over the season by groups of friends, this is effectively the self-contained penthouse suite of what feels more like your own boutique hotel.
And then this opens up onto a lounge sitting area and the study and kitchenette in the back, as well as the dressing room, walk-in closet behind the bed and the ensuite bathroom, all overlooking the Atlantic seaboard.
The master bedroom is incredibly grand. Were there any challenges that you faced?
Yes, challenges were with working with the joinery, but we overcame that by replacing the upholstered insets with smoky glass mirrors, as well as putting marble tops to the top of the joinery.
Protected from the Cape Southeaster, the property enjoys the best of a Mediterranean climate without the wind. To project manager Chris BURT, this makes the downstairs grove of mature olive trees ideal for alfresco outdoor dining.
Chris, what makes Moondance so unique?
Well, other than design and obviously the beautiful spaces, actually we also have the largest private gym in Atlantic seaboard. So we actually have a fantastic cinema room downstairs as well, which has got a beautiful crescent couch in a burnt orange, and it's just a wonderful entertainment space. But that's not what makes the house. What really makes this house special and unique from other properties is definitely the olive grove and the paving down there as well. It's such a special space, specifically for events or weddings. It really, really makes this house.
Well, I saw the master bedroom and it's absolutely spectacular.
So we actually have 3 other bedrooms, and one of our challenges was, because it's such a substantial property, is being really water-wise, and that was the main things we considered when renovating the property. So we removed a lot of the grass and we decked outside, so each bedroom has its own independent outdoor space. So another feature where we've actually looked at how much water we use in the property is the pool. So it used to be a rim flow pool throughout, and we also had a jacuzzi just here, which was also rim flow. It actually wasted a lot of water. So in part of the redesign, we actually built up the wall across, making sure that there wasn't a rim flow, and we've taken away this jacuzzi and we've put some decking in.
Before renovating, a conservation plan was in place. All the existing pool water was pumped into and stored in 3 tanks and a 20,000-litre bladder on the lower part of the property. With a new water-wise design, the same water was pumped back so that none was wasted.
At the moment, the pool cover is off, and that's for you guys, but 99% of the time the pool cover is on, so we are saving water as much as we can in this property.
Thank you so much for showing me around. It's been an absolute pleasure to come and experience this luxury villa.
Conceived to give you a total experience of the city by day, night, and all 4 seasons, this design has surpassed its brief and just keeps on going.